Alright guys, I'm going to start this project again on the side. So let's go to the blue-green plane again. Alpha rectangle, and we're going to go up 41.25, comma, with a depth of 8.25 inches for our side pieces. P for push-pull, this direction 0.75 inches, enter, spacebar, triple-click GP component, enter. And oh, my bad, I forgot to add the go back into the part and add this little rabbit along the back side. So this rabbit is going to be 0.375, it's going to be 3/8 of an inch wide, comma 0.25 for the depth. And that will allow me to have a 3/8 of an inch rabbit to accept a 1/4 inch panel. That's going to go all the way to the bottom. Alright, now that part is complete. M for move, I'm going to press Control to copy another piece side by side, and my rabbits need to be opposite, so right click, flip along the red. Now they are opposite. I need to move for a spacing of 22 inches in between, and that's the total width of the bookcase. R for rectangle along the bottom here, and P for push pull, I'm going to say a thickness of 0.75 inches, spacebar, triple click, GP component, enter. This is the top and bottom fixed shelves. So M for move, Control brings up plus sign, and I'm going to copy another one up here. This bottom one is going to be 3 inches off the bottom, and this top one is going to be flush with the top of the sides. And I'm going to secure this with pocket hole screws 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And overlay this with another piece so you'll never see the pocket holes. And I'm also going to put pocket holes this direction so it'll tie into the face frame, and same width down here, except pocket holes will be on the bottom. So it's going to secure to the face frame right here, and the side of the face frame is just going to be glued on, so it'll work out. Let's go to the bottom. T for tape measure, off the bottom 3 inches. M for move, from right here to right there. Let's delete that. And now let's work on the face frame. So the width of the face frame is going to be 1.5, comma 0.75 inches for thickness. P for push pull, all the way to the top. Spacebar, triple click, G for component, enter. M for move, Control brings up copy. I'm going to copy another one right here. So now I can go on this plane and draw the top piece, which is going to be 3, comma 0.75 inches. P for push pull from here to here, spacebar, triple click, G for component, enter. Now I can just move this one, copy it, all the way on the blue plane down to here. Alright, so there is my carcass of the bookcase. And now let's see, I can just let's work on the bottom right now. Let's add this bottom trim. T for tape measure, off the bottom 3 inches, and that is lined up with my bottom shelf. And I'm going to go to the back to draw these, and you'll see why in just a second. I'm going to draw the profile of the trim piece. So alpha line, let's go this direction, 0.125 inches. Let's go down 0.125 inches. Now this may get a little confusing, but just hold on 1 second. Let's go this way. I've already gone 0.125, and I need to go a 3/4 inch thickness, so I need to go 0.625 and 0.625 and 0.625. So basically I was just trying to locate this point right here for my C for circle to go like so. Now I can delete this. I'm going to make a little round over profile here. And delete that. Alpha line, and along the blue axis I want to stop at the base right here and just connect the dots. So there's my profile of a 3 inch tall piece with a simple round over. And I want to make this profile molding go along the side, the front, and along this side over here. I don't want it in the back. So this is a really handy tool called the Follow Me tool. Alpha line, let's make a path. We've already got the profile, we need to make a path. Now let's select that path. Control brings up the multiple selections. And here's my path. Follow me. Follow that path. What do I want to follow that path? I want this to follow that path. And there you go. Now you've got your nice little molding all the way around, and it's a lot easier than drawing one, copying it over here and flipping it, and then drawing this other one, and then connecting all the miters and all that good stuff. Follow me command works really well for molding that you're trying to trim something out, and you don't need all these pieces, individual pieces, because you're not going to dimension them individually, and you're not going to see them individually in the SketchUp diagram, so this will work just fine. Spacebar, triple click, G for component, enter. Now let's do pretty much the same thing on the top, except this time I'm going to change the profile a little bit. So, alpha line, let's go over 0.75 inches. 0.125 down. Let's back up here to this point again. Let's go 0.75 inches. 0.125 down, or over rather. And I'm just going to reference off of this to locate my circle. C for circle, right here to right there. I can delete my line, delete this, and now there's a nice cove profile I have real quick for molding. So the same follow me command, alpha line, make a path for the profile to follow. So there's my path. Spacebar, select my path, hold control to multiple select. My path, I want follow me, follow that path. What do I want to follow? I want this to follow. Spacebar, triple click, G for component, enter. So now I've got my nice cove molding all the way along the top. Alright, now I want to add my topmost piece, and for that let's use the offset command. So it's the quickest way to do this real quick. I just drew a rectangle. Let's go to offset, click on this rectangle, and I only want an overhang of 0.25 inches, but I don't want any overhang on the back, so I'm just going to connect these dots and delete this overhang on the back. I also need to delete my original lines that I created. And now I can push pull this 0.75 inches in my direction, enter, spacebar, actually no, let's not do that. Got ahead of myself again. Alright, now let's cut out for the top molding. So, T for tape measure from over here, let's go with 0.625, enter. Alpha line, and I'm going to go down 0.125, enter, and C for circle, just like so. Just delete all this extra here, and now I've got this nice little path that I can cut out. So delete this, and I've already got my path here. So select, 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 push, pull. That's the profile. So now I've got this pretty nice little molding set up right here on top. Alright, now let's just go ahead and put the shelves in. So R for rectangle. My width is 22 inches according to the dimensions down there, and my front to back measurement is 8 inches because I removed a 1/4 inch for the back panel. So let's go with, instead of 8 inches, let's go with 22, 7.25. That is the exact width of a 1x8, and it will also allow me to put a little bit of face banding on here. So P for push pull, this direction 0.75 inches, enter, spacebar, triple click, G for component, enter, and I'm just going to move it along the blue plane just off of the base. It doesn't really matter where right now. And now I'm going to put this little piece of face banding on here. It's going to have a thickness of, let's go with 1 inch, 0.75 inches. This is not necessarily to hide the wood, but just to give it a little bit more stiffness over time, stop it from sagging. So P for push pull, this direction 22 inches, enter, spacebar, triple click, G for component, enter. I want these two pieces to be a group. So now I select one, I select them both. M for move, control brings up plus sign along the blue axis. I'll drop one right there and drop another one right there. These are going to be on some shelf pins, so they will be fully adjustable. And right now we can excuse me, we can add the back piece. So no sense in drawing something that's already there. You just connect the dots, P for push pull. Whoops, I never made the top a component. Triple click, G for component, enter. Now I can do the back. P for push pull this direction. And I want it to stop at the bottom of this bottom shelf, right there. Spacebar, triple click, G for component, enter. And that's pretty much it. That's what I'm shooting for as far as this design goes. So just to make it look a little better, I will control A to select it all, go to my wood, and let's see what this one looks like. That'll look alright. So that's going to be the bookshelf. Not going to be that big. It's going to be 42 inches tall, roughly 2 feet wide, and I'm going to have about 8 inches of shelf space here. So it's going to be relatively inexpensive, and I'm looking forward to this one. So that's it.